Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever this happens to arrive in your reality of now. All right, one more, and this will be for tomorrow, which will be your now. One of the things I really like about the YouTube, the Vimeo, the Patreon platforms is that it can be on my schedule, and with universal flows and physics, it will be when you need it, or you want it. So, timing. I really appreciate timing. Crown chakra, 7th crown chakra. I have been shuffling. That was in my last reading. Okay. The crown chakra has a lot to do with thoughts to things. One of the things that I believe will be happening to shape our society is that people will naturally be drawn to things that are healthy and correct for them. Like they'll just, I don't know why I like this, I just like it. It feels good. It's emotionally satisfying in the now. It feels right and it's on my path. It's a part of my course. That kind of energy has our gut instincts take the bacteria in your body, I believe, is around 3 pounds. And that's a large amount of, I wish to say intellect, but I could see that being a visceral rejection to many of our society. But your gut, it speaks. Your heart, it speaks. Your physical body, it speaks. Your brain does most of the yada yada yadaing. Listening to the innate intelligence of who and what you are will bring you to a more sustained place of peace. Pause that while I grab my drink. Kettling it at the moment, if you can't tell, that is a fucking rip. That's a ripple. Technically, I'm putting all my videos not for children, simply because I sometimes cuss like a sailor. I have been watching somebody who says she does the same, but she doesn't do it on her channel. I'm like, I admire your restraint. I don't share that restraint. Awareness. You should probably have less cuss words. And it's funny, that was a habit that I picked up after a pretty major moment. So, the gut instincts and the intelligence of our body and the awareness of braiding all of that energy together. Our crown chakra leads us a lot of times without realizing it. Subconscious programs. You open a bag of chips, you eat the whole thing until the bag is empty and you have no idea that you did it. You just rah, 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 rah. Because you didn't chew, pay attention to the enzymes in your mouth, the feel of the food, then your body had less time to prepare for it. When it's in your mouth and you're chewing it, there are these chemical reactions that cascade, and then your saliva in your mouth tells your gut what's coming, what kind is coming, how to break it down, how to get the most nutrition out of it. Mindless eating doesn't do any of that. Bringing your awareness to your now is one of the many, 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 many things that help connect you to you. I'm a big fan of intuitive guidance. Team Instinct all the way for those that play Pokemon. Actually, I used to be Red Team. Now I'm Team Instinct. The learning yourself and the validation of that coming from the universe, not from mommies, daddies, grandmas, grandpas, husbands, wives, kids, siblings, co-workers. Internal. Oh, that is so uplifting, rewarding, fulfilling, satisfying. It feels good. And the cool thing about it, like a Swiss Army knife, you take it everywhere with you. So, that is what the light language is going to be focusing on, is gut intelligence and its connection to your highest self and your physical awareness of that connection. Discernment. It's talking about subconscious patterns that you don't realize that you're doing. You wake up in the morning and you autopilot. It's that autopilot that you want to become aware of. Know what you're doing and why you do it. Connect into your now. Find enjoyable things that you can focus on. Put your time, energy, and effort towards. And if you are a mindless eater, then give yourself a portion and then put the bag away, so you have to go and get the bag again. That helps break up those patterns. I love picnics in bed. It's one of my favorite, well, there's many favorite things, but that's one of my favorite things. So yeah, awareness of what you do and why you do it and what you enjoy and the benefits it does. All right, we're going to pull the crown chakra, discernment, and awareness. I'm going to pull a fourth card, and this one is going to be focusing on the intelligence of the gut, and I'll be pulling that energy to our crown chakra with awareness and discernment. So fourth card, energy of the gut. Energy, gut instincts. Oh, that's 2. Do we take 2? All right, we'll see them, let them peak, and then put them back in. Oh, 3. Although those do really, really, really work for gut instincts, don't they? Okay, 1 card, gut instincts. I'll be doing the light language. Thank you. That one really works too. I love honesty. The beautiful thing about honesty is clear, direct, and honest. Demons can't hide. And when I say demons, I'm actually in this reference speaking into lower level connections of emotions on your body. Like I wake up and I'm not going to put that on an I'm. How do you word that? That's not I am, and I don't want you to feel like I'm speaking to you. There are those that wake up in a depressed state. There are those that wake up in an anxious state. There are those that are miserable throughout reality of life. How's that? Be very mindful about your I am and what you put into it. I am healing. I am wholesome. Feed yourself energy that's correct, even if you have to dilate it in a way that's truthful, realistic, kinder to your reality. When you are an emotional pattern of dis-ease, disharmony, trauma, drama, yada, 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 in your physical body is that carried with you. So that's what I'm speaking of when I say demon, is that icky, sticky, low level of garbage in your organs and body. So, honesty, card number 23. I like the blues. Blues, that has a lot to do for me personally with 6s. Mermaids, the memory of water in the physical body and the vessel. Now I'm reading off the card itself. The energy of honesty supports our choice to be courageously, truthfully, and genuine with kindness and tact. There's always a way to be honest and kind. There are moments with those that I love the most where I will reach an anger point, which is I am angry, I will go calm down, and I'll be back. That's when my kids are like, oh boy. I always come back. But I don't react and act in an anger mode. Now I'm going TCM on you. But your liver is the spiritual general of your body. And your anger is precious. You're allowed your anger. You're allowed all of your emotions. It's good to feel them, to recognize them, to be aware of it, and it's good to honor them. If I walk away due to anger, If it is a love situation, it's clear communication. I'll be back, I need to think. And that's because I'm more hurt than logical and emotional. It's not time for me to be interacting with you if foremost is how much I hurt. Anger is usually grief that doesn't know where to go. It's frustration. And it's all sorts of things. But anger's one of my favorite emotions. And it's one that I... Sorry, my phone gave a message. I will... Most of my phone has been on Do Not Disturb since 2017, and I've been allowing certain things to now notify me, and that's been weird getting used to, because I've had a phone for a very long time, not one that talks back at me and notifies me. Honesty. Be honest to yourself. Be honest about your emotions, about your emotional average, about how it feels, how it connects, and be aware of what creates stability, strength. So gut instincts. If there was a friend that contacted me and said, my body has Crohn's, my body yada, my body this, my body that, but my gut, I have got all sorts of issues in my stomach center. I've got chaos and tension, and I don't know what to do about it. It's there, and a lot of emotions that you don't emote, they can rest in your belly. If I had a friend contacting me with that type of dis-ease, disorder, and awareness, I would say go to your local market, find some kimchi, some raw fermented foods every day, whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, take a small bite in the morning on an empty stomach, if you can. If you can't, drink some warm water with some natural salts first thing in the morning. Okay, if you're really being good about it, you do your warm water first thing in the morning with Himalayan salts that help shield and protect the thyroid. And then wild fermented foods from your local area, not ordering it from Amazon or from a store that shipped it from somewhere, probably safe. You want your farmer's market. You want the neighbors. You want what was grown locally in your neighbor's backyard kind of energy. And bacterium awareness. That will start putting the correct seeds in your gut instincts. A stupor in the brain where your emotions and your logic, and you can't quite remember what you ate, can't quite remember what you did, you were driving, didn't remember, that kind of energy, that has to do with gut imbalance. So we're going to speak some light language, and we're sending it to the gut. And we're going to bring it up through the crown chakra. For ease and simplicity, I will tell you, keep your focus on your feet. I will be focusing on breath and crown chakra and taking energy from the gut. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is realization. Top of the deck, earth. Earth 24 breaks down to a 6. So the local fermented foods, also having your feet barefoot on the earth, incredibly healing, and it balances the pH. The more balanced you are internally, and all of your cells, even in your now, no matter what you're doing to your physical reality, your body's constantly doing its best to find homeostasis with what it has to work with. Reinforcing your guts, reinforcing your instincts, reinforcing your thoughts, your heart, how you feel, how it's connected, journaling it. Like if you start writing it down every day and be consistent, you don't need to be sharing it to others, you can. I did this when I was walking myself out of a terminal autoimmune. I had to record things religiously and write everything down. I was recording my heart rate. I was recording every meal, every bowel movement, every sleep schedule, recording my sleeps, recording my wake, recording my heart. Like it was biohacking in its extremities, which was lovely because it did. Oh, I got to go in about 15 minutes. It was lovely because it did reverse all of my symptoms, everything I was going through, and brought me to a stage of health that I had never felt before, even in my younger years. But wild fermented foods, locally grown in your area, warm water in the mornings, those is what I would advise a friend asking. I do not give medical advice. I do not tell you your own reality. You choose for you your reality. Stronger than anything, you choose for you. The journaling gets you in a habit of thinking of yourself, for yourself. Oftentimes, a lot of our behavior is external for reasons not understood, or it's internal in reasons not understood. So writing yourself down, how did you sleep? How did you feel? And being honest about it. Real, authentic. So, all right, you focus on the feet. We're calling the energy up from Gaia. Warm and inviting, healing, transferring and transparent. To the stomach center. Nasa shuatariato, nasa totaria, kotakaresa tatapadeshusu. Disperse. It was interesting. Let me finish that. Dispersing. I don't have stomach dis-ease in my relevant reality for a very long time, which is lovely. I can eat what I want. I could smell whatever I smell. I can go through every aisle in the grocery store. And that's a victory, because there used to be about 3 to 4 aisles in the grocery store that just being in I couldn't walk down them. It would trigger dis-ease, disharmony, and all sorts of unkind moments in my reality of now. I didn't realize that my body was very loudly saying, toxic no. I understand that by now, and I love the fact that I could smell it, have it not trigger a headache, but also walk faster, because I don't want to be around the smell. I don't want to be in the grocery store, the cleaning aisles. That was one of the roughest for me. Vinegar, baking soda cleans a lot of things. Of course, I am giving you advice from someone with a messy house right now. But, all right. I need to run soon. I have an appointment engagement. I'm going to pull one card. Oh, my stomach's feeling better. Yeah, there was this, I could feel this hard knot in it, and it's like, it's not mine, but it's fine, because it's going to keep my focus there while release what isn't yours. Sometimes we carry pain and stagnation in our body out of habit because you've carried it for so long. I've always been this way. I've developed this over 30 years. I've developed this over 40 years. I was born this way. Those kind of stagnating program patterns in our body can cause us to hold on to stuff that our body healed a long time ago. All right. The light language and connection to the gut intelligence of our body. A single card, please. Single card. Mm-hmm. They're jumpy. I like it. Okay. You guys actually saw me healing, but this legit showed up my last reading. And then peek. Oh my goodness, that was the same too. All right, I will post these cards. I will post this video one after the other. A day apart. Enjoy. Take care. Be well. I hope your stomach feels better, if it is you who was asking for this.